color is so rich and beautiful. The quality is so amazing. I always say it's a very luxurious medium to have been documented in. The color of Kodachrome and the colorful world of the 1950s and 60s, I mean, it was kind of a match made in heaven.
The scenes are from everyday life of families he's never met, in places he's never seen, from an era that will never return. Charles Phoenix has amassed 200,000 slides. That's right, 200,000. But only about 1 in 1,000 will make it into his popular retro slideshows, where the quirky side of life is on full display.
He likes a plaid triangle on his little sleeve. I'm not sure what that means. I think it means something like, I like it when you put on the monkey mask, darling. And parade around in your brassiere.
What I am about, 100%, 100+%, all I'm doing, all I want to do is pay tribute to our culture, the gems of it, and find the humor in it.
He treated us to a private screening.
This slide was marked Sue and Beanie and their girls. First of all, how much do we love the lampshade? I know, I never noticed until right now. It looks like it has the same trim as the dresses. Rick Rack trim.
I remember Rick Rack.
Is Rick Rack extinct now? That's what I want to know. How about that incredible piece of patio furniture that you can't really see here because they've got it covered up by a big, giant piece of Formica. But here it is, uncovered. It's the greatest piece of patio furniture ever. This is 1962, and this young man, crystal clearly, is living the American dream. Red swim trunks, a pair of bongos in case he wants a little rhythm by the pool, and a telephone with an extra long cord. It's kind of all of our lives, so we kind of don't really see those people as strangers. We kind of see them as us, or maybe we want to be them, or we relate to them. People say, that looks like my mother, or my dad had a car like that.
How did Charles become so enamored of the 50s, even before it was fashionable?
I grew up on a used car lot. Well, I mean, we had a house, but my dad had a used car lot. So I loved as a little kid to go down there and play in all the old cars. And they all had big tail fins on them and stuff. And I was completely mesmerized by every single one of them.
Throughout his 20s, Charles owned more than 200 classic cars.
So how did you go from classic cars to slides?
One day in a thrift store, I found a box called Trip Across the United States, 1957. That's what it said on the box. It was a little blue shoe box. And it was as though there was a glow around this box in the store. And I held a few up. And as soon as I did that, I knew this was a real treasure with my name on it. And I got the slides, and I haven't stopped collecting slides since. That was about almost 20 years ago now.
Charles is attracted to anything with a distinct and colorful style, thus the wardrobe. The suits come in handy for another enterprise.
We're going to see the Fantasyland, the Adventureland, the Tomorrowland.
Charles' obsession with all things retro inspired his bus tour, which offers a unique take on downtown Los Angeles as a reflection of one of his favorite places, Disneyland.
I wanted to show people the places that I think are the treasures, and I thought, this is kind of all of a sudden reminding me of kind of Disneyland. Like the Bob Baker Marionette Theatre is Fantasyland. Clifton's is kind of woodsy. Okay, maybe a little Frontierland meets Bear Country Jamboree. Olvera Street is like Adventureland meets Main Street USA. Chinatown is Adventureland. And the Walt Disney Concert Hall is Tomorrowland. So all that area right there, I mean, that is the Tomorrowland, and that is 60s architecture, and so it all makes perfect sense.
Another part of history is Kodachrome film itself.
Kodachrome, as I say, died. It no longer is processable. Processable, is that a word? Oh, it is? Oh, good. The last guy who processed Kodachrome was in Dwayne's camera shop in Parsons, Kansas, and he stopped processing Kodachrome December 31st, 2010. So it's over.
As for Charles, between his slideshows, books, and tours, there seems to be a vibrant future in the past.
So is this it? Are you going to do this for the rest of your life?
This is it. This is it. I love paying tribute to American culture, and I want to do it more and more and more.
And there's endless material out there for you to work with.
American culture is never ending. It's infinite.